Good morning, good morning, good morning. So glad to be back with you guys. I have been gone since Thursday or Friday of last week, and it has just been total chaos around here. I have not had time to pick up and do a video at all. I have some waiting for me to edit, but I just haven't had time. Tim got off of work and he didn't have to work Monday, so all this time we've been working on pig cookers. We did get one finished and it's gone. They had to have it for a wedding. And I've got another one that hopefully, if the weather holds out, we can get that one done this weekend. Well, let me tell you a story. And it's not about a man named Jed. This story is about a couple named Tim and Amy having all the crap going on around here, and it's just not letting up. Well, one day last week, this freaking refrigerator right here decided that it wanted to act up. The freezer started first. I got everything out of the freezer and put it in that one that I could. I couldn't get it all in there, so I had to pack up the biggest stuff, because whenever I see a pork butt or a roast or anything like that, I try to pick it up, because at our local grocery store, being it's a small town, we get a lot of reduced stuff, so that kind of works in our favor, because I don't raise my own meat and I don't do all that jazz. So anyway, I had to take that stuff to my grandparents' place. I have a freezer there, so I threw it in there so I wouldn't lose half of my food. Well, then a day or two later, go back. Tim, when he got home, he took his air pressure gun and went down there and cleaned it. We thought that was going to be the answer. The freezer started working again. Not. It didn't. It only worked for a little bit, and then it stopped. Well, the refrigerator did it on Sunday, I think it was. Sunday morning, I was in here taking the stuff out of the refrigerator and put it in the other. So my refrigerator is packed. So I already knew I didn't have to buy meats, because I had plenty, so I didn't have to worry about that. Well, now that I have everything combined into one refrigerator, I might have to pick up a cabbage or something like that, or an onion, to cook. But I had one refrigerator I had the leftovers in, the other one I just had new stuff in there. So I technically don't have to buy anything for a couple weeks, unless, like I said, it's the cabbage or onion or something. This one right here, we thought it was going out. It was making the god-awfulest noises from time to time. And with Tim being so busy, he didn't immediately get down there and check it. Well, I found that one on a yard sale site on Facebook, and we went and got it. And it's lasted over 2 years. And Tim did try Sunday, I do believe it was. He put some Freon in it, and it still wouldn't do anything. And I told him, I said, forget it. I'm not calling a repairman to come fix this or attempt to fix this refrigerator. We want to kind of downscale everything we can around here. Anyway, we had planned on getting like an apartment size refrigerator and go that way and just get us one of those really small freezers, because I freeze a lot, which I need to learn how to start canning my meat instead of freezing, but I gotta learn that first. But I did come up with an idea yesterday, and I told Tim about it. He has one of those real small refrigerators in his barn, like a small box, like if you put it on the ground, it'd be like to your knees. I said, we could use that. It just needs to be cleaned, because it's been in the barn. It works great. I said we could actually use that for our refrigerator stuff, and just go to Lowe's and buy us a small freezer, and then we wouldn't have to worry about, buying a $200 apartment refrigerator freezer. So anyway, I want to kick that one out of the door sometime. We've got to take the doors off of it to get it out of here. And he came up with a really good idea. I'm going to get it out, clean it out, and we can put it in the barn and use that as a storage area. So, put a bunch of the whatever he's got that he wants to put in there and use it for storage. So let's see what else is going on around this place. Y'all, I've told you that we're trying to remodel in here. So all the stuff up here is gone. I haven't done the door frame yet. And I'm not sure how much painting I'm going to do in here, because I think we're going to do it like halfway the wall up with paint and the bottom parts in a tin. So we got to work on that. But the first place that we've got to work on is over here, and that's where my refrigerator used to be and my stove used to be. There is 2 cabinets there, and we're going to tear all that down. I've already torn up all the cabinets. I have no cabinets in my kitchen. So I've actually got my dishes and everything over this way where the washer and dryer is. He put me some shelves up there, so I've got my dishes in there. And that's just temporary until we get the walls done and the shelves put up. I'm doing open shelves. I'm not going to have cabinets. I want to go old-fashioned like the people used to do and just have the boards up with their stuff sitting on the boards. Tim just can't understand why I want to do that, but I have seen it years ago in some old houses that I used to go into, and it was just simple, and I like simple. So that's what we're going to do. Well, while we were talking about all that, we kept noticing that there was a water leak, something on the carpet that's going from my kitchen to the living room. Well, I took some Dollar Tree carpet scrub stuff, and I tried to clean it, and I figured, well, whatever it was, maybe it'll just go away. I can just clean it and it'll go away, because it was kind of dark. Well, in my kitchen sink, I have a pan that sits on the bottom there, and I dump the water out every so often. I need a new faucet, but I have told Tim, let's not get a new faucet. I'll just keep dumping the water, because remember I said I'm going to take this countertop out. Well, guess what? Water has leaked underneath that counter on the floor and went to the living room. So that's where my water's coming from. So what did we do? Tim got down there and shut the water off. Because I told him, I said, there's no need to spend that money. Of course, I think I screwed up. I'll take the blame for it. I hope we don't have to replace floor right there. I really hope not. But it'll be my fault if it did, because I told him not to replace that faucet. I can see rumbles up of my floor down there, and it's that stick together wood floor stuff, the cheapo stuff. This was here long before I got here. We want to replace all the floors in the house with some upgraded wood flooring. But we wanted to get the walls and stuff done first before we ever got to that. Anyhow, so we've got the floor issues going on. And now I'm using my dishwasher where I wasn't using it before. I would hand wash everything, trying to save on the extra water that you're having to use for the dishwasher and the electricity. So now that I don't have water running out of my spigot here, I'm using the dishwasher, and all other water that I'm needing to cook with or whatever, I go back here in my bedroom to that bathroom and get the water I need for that. And being that you're having to do that, you don't use as much water, because the more water you use, the more you got to go get it. So you kind of lower the amount that you use, which is fine. I'm dealing with it. I'm not going to complain at all. There's no need, because I just want this mess done, and I don't want to spend no extra money that we don't have to spend. And it's hotter than hot out here these past few days, and I haven't felt like getting outside and mowing the grass, and that grass is catching up with me. And you know, I've told you I have to move all this mess. I'm not going to move it. I told Tim I'm going to mow just what I need to mow to get from my car to the house, and until later, because it's too flipping hot. I ain't studying it. I got in here and did some cleaning yesterday, and you're never caught up with cleaning. I don't care how hard you try. You are never caught up. So anyway, I got some of it done, and that's it until the next go around. I got a new play toy for the kitchen, because you know I'm always in the kitchen. Gonna be doing a bunch of videos with that, so I'm so excited. I got, and I should have not got it, but I like gadgets. I like gadgets. I'm like my daddy. Oh Lord, my daddy loves some gadgets, and if it's got a remote to it, mash it. Let's go with it. Anyhow, I've wanted a pressure cooker to pressure cook pressure can. You know, I don't have one of those, but I ordered me a Power Pressure Cooker XL 10 quart, and I finally got it, and I cooked with it the other night. I took out a bottom round roast because I need to get rid of the meat in my freezer. So I took out a bottom round roast, and it's like a one pot wonder. Oh Lordy, yes, because I really thought I was going to have to take my cast iron out and sear my meat first and then put it in there and cook it. I don't have to. It's got a feature on there that I can do it right there. I don't have to do a bunch of pots to get everything prepared like I want. So anyway, I made that, and I threw some carrots in there. I threw onions. I threw celery, and I've been checking out YouTube. Everybody does YouTube. Thank the Lord, we learn so much on YouTube, don't we? Well, you know, Tim is hating the cauliflower because I do so much cauliflower. I haven't done cauliflower in 2 weeks now, and I'm craving cauliflower. So, Tim, I hate to tell you, cauliflower's coming back in your life. So, y'all, I snuck some radishes in there, because now they say radishes can replace potatoes. Well, I'm going to do some videos on those, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a preview what I think. They were good. Tim didn't believe they were a radish, because when you cook them, the red, or purple, whatever you want to call it, the color on the radish comes off when you cook it. Me personally, I think for the time that I had to cook that roast, that it was too much. So I've got to do some work on that. Because I cooked my roast for 30 minutes, and I think what I should have done is cook the roast a partial time, stopped it, and then threw those radishes in there, because they were really, really soft. So my next thing with radishes, I think I'm going to learn how to fry them with some onions, because Tim likes potatoes and onions fried up. So I think I'm going to try that, because like I said, they were really soft in that roast. So I've got to see how long I can boil them for, or how long I can pressure cook them for. So that's going to be a learning key practice thing for me. Anyhow, so I did a video and I've got to edit it, and I cooked some country style pork ribs. Y'all, those things were fork tender. They were really good. And I'm going to fix barbecue chicken next with it. Can't wait to do it. Anyway, so that's my new play toy, and so I'm going to figure out which day of the week that I want to start doing that, so y'all can tune in for Power Pressure Cooker XL Cook Time. And I just got to pick a day and see when to do it. I know I've got Fridays is new recipe Friday, so I can't do it then. So I really don't have another day scheduled for anything in particular. So just got to pick a day, Monday through Thursday. And we'll go from there. Anyway, I just want to say hello. So glad to be back. I have missed y'all because I always try to talk to y'all every single day, and I sure have missed that. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Y'all have a great day. Stay blessed. Stay safe out there. Please pray for the people in these storms. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye now.